largest independent volume dealer with over 500 vehicles to choose from. You can stop in or visit R&B Car Company online at rbcarcompany.com. Lousy couple of days. Nothing but rain today and 60. Nothing but rain tomorrow. Only 48. Cloudy and 47 on Wednesday. We'll be back right around 62 on Thursday. We won't quote it for the highs for the weekend, but it will be sunny.
It's neither here nor there.
The Ultimate Tailgate. We've got your tickets coming up here in just a couple of minutes. We've been waiting for this day for a couple of months. Dr. Pecina from Afton Dental is in this morning. We've all been following the journey of Bear SuperFan and his brand new teeth from Afton Dental. It's been a fascinating and sometimes a white-knuckle thrill ride, Dr. Pecina. I'm going to be honest with you.
And we've been waiting particularly for this segment where we all just rapid-fire Q&A with Dr. Pecina about your thoughts, and some people are texting in their questions. I'm dying because I wasn't there. What went through your head as a learned medical professional when Jeremy told you that he had some dentures back in the day, but they were stolen?
Right. Yeah, someone stole. I was standing right there when he said that.
That has to be the very first time you've ever heard that.
Yeah, we'll put that one on the list at about a couple hundred at least. There's so many stories when it comes to, people. You never know where their dentures end up. The dog eats them. I mean, that's the most popular one. The dog, they take their dentures out. They don't brush them. It smells like food. The dog eats the dentures. They come in with the denture in 30 pieces. They want you to fix it in 10 minutes.
I'm sorry, I'm about to fall out of my chair. What? I will say this. One of the I'll put it in the top 10 scariest things I've ever seen before, and maybe you can elaborate on some of the other things that have maybe startled you, because you weren't startled at all. But during Jeremy's first consultation, and I watched you lean Jeremy's chair back, and then you had Bear SuperFan open his mouth, and then you went in there with like two hands, and you got to work in Jeremy's mouth. Like, you put two hands inside of Jeremy's mouth, and I was shocked. And I thought, wow, this is a man as dedicated to his craft.
Brave.
Now, I would have taken maybe like a crowbar, like a lug nut wrench, and I would have maybe whittled around a little bit with that, but there's no way I would have put my hands in that mouth. And I thought, that's amazing.
Well, it's always interesting, especially with Jeremy, since when he came in, he has no teeth. And if he looked at the size of my hand, he'd go, holy cow, I don't think you're going to be able to get that in there. And
right.
I said, well, we're going to figure that out. But,
right.
That's a way of letting him know I'm in charge.
Oh, yeah. That was a very dominant move.
Right.
The season's upon us. Does Jeremy get special Halloween teeth?
That very, very common for people to come in the office and request certain things for Halloween,
right?
Extended canines and strange looking things, and
what's the wildest thing in all your years in the dental biz? You're about to tell us something off the air. We're like, no, wait.
Yeah, save it.
Yeah,
well,
what were you about to tell us?
The guy came in who wanted his teeth to look like his German Shepherd. I mean, that was always one of my favorites. So he brings a picture of his German Shepherd in with a big old grin, and he said, "This is what I want." And I said, "You're serious, right?" And he goes, "I'm dead serious. That's what I want." We made him the teeth, and they looked exactly like his dog's. We custom cut each tooth to set it in there, and he was just really, really thrilled to death with it. It just couldn't have been happier. And
that is crazy.
The funniest thing I think that ever happened was, I've got two patients that are in the office, and both in for denture adjustments, and they're in there at the same time. And I'm looking at them, and I cannot figure out why their teeth don't seem to fit their mouth anymore. It wasn't just an adjustment. It was what happened to your teeth? What happened to these?
Right.
Well, then the bell started going off, and I started thinking, we put names in all the patients' dentures.
Right.
And I said, are you sure that, how do you ask somebody, are you sure these are your teeth?
Right.
It's kind of a delicate question.
Right.
And I've got two people in the office, and they both have the same issue, and they aren't related. And because at first I thought, well, husband and wife, maybe
Right.
So it turns out, I said, you wouldn't have to be sleeping with this woman over here, would you? They didn't even know they were there at the same time.
You're kidding me.
No, it's unreal. They're both there at the same time. They're living together, and they got their teeth mixed up. And you
What
know,
are the chances?
What are the chances? And then you go in and you try. How do you handle that situation? How do you ask them that
You
question?
just take them out and then
Oh
you
yeah.
say,
Well,
"Excuse
hi.
me,
I didn't know you were coming
I
in
need to
this
step
morning.
out for a minute."
You know, we should have came in together.
Save yourself the
It would have made
same
my
mess
life
as
a
that.
lot easier.
That's
Wow.
crazy. Were they embarrassed or were they like, oh, it's all good?
It solved the problem immediately. They were back on track again and off to work. So it's pretty cool.
Well, we appreciate the work you've done for Jeremy. It's made our existence
Oh yeah.
a lot prettier and less embarrassing. I can't imagine what it's done for Jeremy because he's with him 24/7 now.
I don't want to say this. I know it's going to sound so weird, and I'm going to close my eyes because I can't look at Jeremy when I say that. Don't say this. He has been an inspiration to a lot of people around Michiana because we've now talked to a lot of friends that have come in and are on their way in to see you and the rest of the staff at Afton Dental because they've seen what you've done to Jeremy. That's got to make you feel fantastic when you send everybody, not just Bear Superfan, but everybody that leaves, and you see the different attitude and the positive that you're sending out there in the world because of what you've done.
Well, you ask where the rewards are, and that's where they're at.
Right.
You know, when you have satisfied patients and happy patients and work that you've done and it goes well and people are happy and they send their friends and family to you.
Right.
You know, that's the greatest compliment that you can have as a healthcare professional.
And in dentures, we've talked a lot about dentures because this was the project for Jeremy, but that's not the case for everybody. You do a ton of other stuff, and it doesn't matter what kind of teeth issues you're having. We've seen some mouths that would benefit from a trip to see you. We've seen them, so we know they're out there.
Hey, doctor, we know you've seen some stuff. We've seen some stuff too.
Are
The
you
three of
You
us
guys are looking
the three of
that
us-
hard now?
We're the same. The three of us we're the same.
Okay,
Except you
I-
can fix them. We can't. We can just critique them.
Are you going to be as nice to us as you were to Jeremy when Halloween eventually takes our teeth and we have to come in and see you?
You mean when you get all your teeth out?
Yeah, well, when Halloween takes it.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, you only got a week. You gotta get things ready. No, but actually, we offer all types of dental care.
Right.
It's not just dentures, but every possible thing that you can think of, from extractions, wisdom teeth, orthodontics, high cosmetic cases. Every form of dentistry you can get right in our practice.
That's awesome. You're an amazing man. It's an honor to know a guy like you because we don't know many guys like you.
Thank you.
You took a little bit of weird out of this weirdo over here, and you made
Yeah,
it.
it was sort of like an HGTV show where like this is what it was before, and then you flip the house, you flip the man's head.
Right.
That's the goal. Change your life.
It's like a garage with a new door.
That's right.
Well,
Now, when his dog eats his dentures, then he and I are going to have words. Okay.
You know what?
Because
the weird thing is those aren't even his
we
dogs.
can't let that happen.
Those aren't his dogs.
They're
They just
his
live in the
roommate's
house.
dogs.
We can have a
It's a
conversation
long, sad
about it.
story. We're not even going to get into that. Dr. Pecina, thank you for coming in today because you do a much better job of articulating what you've done than we could possibly do. It's just a fascinating story, and it's been fun. It's been fun to watch, and you can see all the pictures. We've got them all up. Go to the Jason Lee Cluck Show Facebook page. You can go to 1039thebear.com. We've got all of them there. You can see the transition. Jeremy, what's been the best part?
Thank you, Jeremy. for
Yes,
taking
thank you.
the-
That
okay.
that was
Eating.
eating
Able to
what?
eat.
Eating what? What has been your favorite food? Get up on the microphone.
Steak.
Okay.
Hamburgers.
And now you're digesting it better, as we learned earlier. That you
Digesting.
feel better.
And yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember when he told us what chip splinters were?
I know. We were horrified. We didn't know that was a thing. You obviously know that's a thing. When you eat potato chips, that they can turn into splinters and they
I don't
jam
eat
up into
splinters
your
anymore in my
oh,
teeth.
boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's really been a pleasure working with everyone, and Jeremy has been a very, very special patient
He
to
is.
us.
He is
I'm
a special patient.
And when you get into situations like this, and you really don't know, I mean, it could go. It could
Sideways.
go bad.
Yeah, sideways.
Really fast, because you'll get somebody, you get people that think they want dentures or want teeth, but the reality is they're real happy the way they are. But maybe it's their spouse or their best friend or girlfriend or somebody else thinks they should have teeth.
Right.
Well, you know, Jeremy was ready to conquer this situation. He was mentally ready, he was emotionally ready, and that makes so much difference. And that is really what really made this really successful.
And he did the work. He did the work that needed to be done, and he did all the homework that you gave him. So kudos to you.
I've also
Thank
noticed my talking's a lot better.
Speaking, not so much. Talking, I'll give you that.
Dr. Pecina, thank you so much for coming in today.
All right, guys, I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Dr. Pecina.
All right, we're going to